Internet. Michael C. Hall here from the set of what's going to be my new talk show. Not really. I'm actually at the headquarters of Facebook Live, primarily to talk to you about a charity that means a lot to me, Friendship Bangladesh. When I was over there doing a documentary for Showtime called Years of Living Dangerously about climate change, I became aware of this organization. It provides health care to people in the southern part of Bangladesh, people who would otherwise have no access to health care. The work they do is fundamental to the welfare of these people who are remarkably resilient, but resiliency will only take you so far if you have a condition that needs medical attention. Runa Khan and this organization provide an invaluable service, and if you want to know more about it, the link in the description of this, what is this called?
Video. Live.
Video, right, video. I'm a citizen of the world, I know, thanks. We'll give you more information, and also if you'd like to donate after you find out about the organization, it costs about $14 to do an average medical service to someone there, and there's a T-shirt available with Dexter Power Saw to the People that Shepard Fairey, the artist, designed, and if you do donate the right amount, you'll get a T-shirt. So please do if you are so inclined, and I'm ready for your questions. Leah Spalding. Obviously, providing medical care to people in need in Bangladesh is of vital importance, and it's so great you're doing this. What in particular about this campaign attracted you? Well, Runa Khan, who founded and runs the organization, contacted me because they're in the midst of fundraising and were interested in doing something that had a little more outreach. And so I told her I would figure out what I might be able to do to help. I got in touch with Shepard Fairey because I had this idea of doing a T-shirt, and he gave us permission to use the image on the shirt. And yeah, we put it together and it just are using it as a way to get the word out about the organization and maybe provide something fun for fans who, I mean, of all the art for Dexter, I like the Shepard Fairey image probably the best. But I was able to see firsthand what obstacles these people face. They're on the front lines of the part of the world that's most extremely affected by climate change, and they're getting help that they would otherwise just not have access to. And there's such amazing people there, and I was amazed at the work that she's doing. They actually travel by ship from port to port. It's the only way to get to these people and have a full medical facility on board. But yeah, I was just honored to have a chance to help out. Manda, one of those. Hi. You are an amazingly talented actor. Well, thank you. What prompted you to get into charity work? Well, I could just talk about that a little bit, but and if you could work with anybody in the world, who would it be? Wow, if I could work with anybody in the world, who would it be? Well, growing up, I think my favorite actor was Robert Duvall. So if I ever had a chance to work with him, that would be incredible. And the charity work, it's nice to be given the opportunity to have a platform to talk about things that are important to me. So I'm thankful for that. Laura Moore, you were absolutely fantastic in Lazarus. Oh, thank you. That's. Would you consider doing more theater in London? Do you have a dream role on stage? I would like to think that my dream role is one that I can't quite dream of, something I can't quite imagine. I really love doing new work when it comes to work on stage, whether it's a play or a musical. Lazarus, the David Bowie musical, was an amazing thing to be a part of. Rehearsed it and performed it first here in New York during what turned out to be the final months of David Bowie's life, and he was with us for rehearsals and everything, and it was, will remain a highlight forever, I think. Amanda Michelle Booth, have you read the Dexter books? I've only read the first one. I read, I think, Darkly Dreaming Dexter, because I knew that the pilot script and subsequent first season would be at least loosely based on that book. But beyond that, I didn't, because I knew that the stories diverged, and I thought it might just confuse me. But it was very helpful. Jennifer Jackson, Michael, we miss you. I miss you too. Do you have any other on-screen projects planned? Yeah, I did a movie called, I think the new title is The Silent Man, starring Liam Neeson playing Mark Felt, who was revealed to have been Deep Throat during the Watergate era. I play John Dean, White House counsel. And when we were filming it, I don't think we realized just how topical it would be, but that comes out in the fall. And I'm about to go to Manchester, England to shoot a limited run series called Safe for Netflix is one of the producers. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, that's what's up. Philip, I want that Power Salt of the People shirt. Where do I get it? Go to the link and it will tell you everything you need to know. Please buy one. Thank you. Charlotte, who was your favorite villain on Dexter? Well, it's got to be the Trinity Killer. I mean, Lithgow. He was the most formidable foe that Dexter ever faced, and I have fond memories of all the villains and all the victims. But yeah, he was my favorite, and I'm not alone in that, I don't think. David Jacob Pearson. I just bought this great shirt. I love the cause and couldn't refuse helping, even if it's just a little. No small donation is too small. What else can we do to help? Again, if you go to the website, there is a donate button if you'd like to contribute further. And I think just learning about the organization, if you're on social media, sharing the link with other people, and getting the word out is invaluable. Sarah Normant. Michael, we missed you at Cleveland Wizard World this year. Yes, I'm sorry. I was actually in London, and because of a work visa, I wasn't able to leave the country without some dicey things to deal with on my way back, so I couldn't go. Are you looking to work on a new TV series? Well, yeah, I'm doing the thing Safe for. I am not exclusively filming movies. I mean, I like to mix it up. I like to do the TV stuff. There's so much amazing stuff going on TV. Movies is fun. I've been doing a lot of theater for the past 3 years, so I just try to keep mixing it up. Are there any similarities between your Dexter character and you in real life? Aside from just an uncontrollable urge to kill people, no. Just kidding. No, we look a lot alike. We sound a lot alike. I think he's probably, I mean, he's like MacGyver. He doesn't seem to require sleep or much of it. I think he's a little more uniquely afflicted than me, but I don't know. We're, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to reveal too many of my secrets, but I haven't committed any felonies. Michael, I too, this is from Tammy Thompson, was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma and am now in remission. Good for you. Any advice you can give a fellow survivor on how to accept the new normal? Thank you. I don't know. My experience with, for people who don't know, I had Hodgkin's lymphoma. It was right after the 4th season of Dexter. I did a treatment over the hiatus and successfully treated it. I was amazed at what you can make room for if you have no choice otherwise. I think as much as anything, I was thankful that I had good health care, and it created as much gratitude in me as it did anything else. But I think just the only advice I'd give is to remind yourself of the potential gift of something that reminds you of how precious life is, and maybe helps you to enjoy whatever moment you're experiencing. Adam, with so many amazing charities to choose from and not enough money/time to give them all, what do you look for when choosing a charity to actively partner with? I don't know that I have any specific criteria. I think, you know, I have volunteered with the Lymphoma Society, and that has to do with an awareness of my condition and them contacting me and me finding out about the work they do. In the case of the Friendship Hospital, it's because I became aware of them doing the documentary in Bangladesh. So I guess it has to do with some sort of awareness and then some sort of invitation if I don't actively seek things out. But I don't really have any set criteria. I just sort of go with my gut. Monica, do you wonder what life would have been like with Hannah and Harrison? Would he turn out like Dexter? Well, that's a good question. Harrison is a bit of a wild card when you consider what the future is in Dexter's world and the world beyond him. Yeah, I imagine, I don't really wonder what life would have been like, but I imagine Dexter does. You know, I imagine that he feels like he left them behind because all he was doing was bring pain and suffering to everybody close to him, so he sort of exiled himself. But yeah, I'm sure he thinks about it. Juan, hello, Michael. I am so hungry. What kind of donuts are those? Great cause. Thank you for all you do. These are what appears to be an almond donut. They're all glazed. These two just have some sort of fun stripes, and this one is like an almond thing. Yeah, they're good, I think. Taylor, do people still call you Dexter on the street? Yes. Does that annoy you? Sometimes. By the way, I love you and your work. Thank you. I mean, people say, I used to say, people would say, are you Dexter? And I would say sometimes. Now they say, are you Dexter? And I say, not anymore, or not right now. But, you know, it kind of can devolve into a sort of vaguely philosophical conversation, so it's probably best not to engage. But yeah, people call me Dexter. Elizabeth. Michael, first off, you're my favorite actor. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Your role as Dexter was phenomenal. I want to go into forensics when I'm older, preferably blood spatter analysis like Dexter, but I won't kill people. Ha ha. Do you have any tips you learned while working on the show you could pass on to me? Well, as far as blood spatter, not really. I mean, it was all smoke and mirrors. I was a make-pretend expert. But I do like, you know, as Dexter probably articulated, but the fact that in that line of work you can create some sense of order and create some sorts of narrative and a story based on what is, to the naked eye, chaos, a crime scene and blood. That sounds fun. I wish you the best of luck. Brandy, which role did you enjoy playing the most in your career? That's tough. I mean, I like to think that I'm enjoying most whatever I'm doing at the moment, but you know, playing Dexter was a special experience. I think anytime I'm working as an actor, I feel like I'm getting away with something, and to work as an actor and play someone who's killing people really makes you feel like you're getting away with something. So I think it may well be Dexter. Suzanne, I'm definitely interested in helping with the money for this charity work, but also wanted to know if I can volunteer, and if so, where or who do I contact to do that? As far as volunteers go, I think you would need to go to Bangladesh. I don't know if you're a medical professional, but if so, they're looking for volunteers all the time. And I'm sure there are people who are not trained doctors who nurse and nurses who also work on the ships. But I would go to the website and see if there's anything else you could find out. Anybody? Cheyenne? Cheyenne? Sheen Castle. See, it's easy for her. Just tuned in, so I don't know what questions were asked. Why don't you have social media? I want to keep up with you on Instagram. Why don't I have social media? None of your business. No, I just, I don't know. I don't know if it's something I would be inclined to have even if I weren't an actor, but it's just a way to maybe maintain some sense of a private life in this world where so many barriers are broken down. Tricia, who is your hero? My mother, I would say. I know but she's an amazingly resilient woman who's managed to not just survive but thrive in the midst of, some tough blows in her life, and she's always set a good example for me. Vivian, if you wouldn't have been an actor, what other profession would you have chosen to occupy? I don't know, and I'm really thankful that I didn't have to find out because I have no idea. Maybe a therapist. You're not playing characters, but you're definitely getting inside different characters. So I think that might appeal to me. Ethan, Michael, did playing Dexter make you develop any tics or habits while being in the Dexter state of mind for so long? The show was dope. Has great rewatching value. Well, that's good to hear. I don't know. There was one thing Dexter did. I don't know if you noticed, but he always rubs. I just started doing this, like rubbing his watch, sort of like a tell if he's tense. And I find that I still do that from time to time, and it kind of creeps me out. It feels good. I don't want to stop. Yeah, that one. Mashrukh Khan. Hey there. I'm a Bangladeshi, and I want to thank you very much for helping us on this way. Much love, and if you need any volunteers, I would love to help out. Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
And it looks like that's all the time that we have right
Oh, okay.
now. Yeah.
That's it. Well, I don't know. I didn't use these, but I'm really feeling all the feelings at once. It's like a jumble inside me. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, and please do check out the site. It's an amazing organization, and it's a cool T-shirt. Shepard Fairey, amazing artist. It's an amazing little piece of art on a T-shirt that I don't think has otherwise appeared. So, thanks for tuning in. Bye.